CNBC-TV18 Weekender.
Welcome back. You're watching CNBC-TV18 Weekender. We're with the Queen of Pret, Anita Dongre. House of Anita Dongre owns and operates multiple brands with extremely distinct identities. You know, you've got Anne, which is contemporary Western wear for women. You've got Global Desi, a vibrant line of boho chic ensembles. Then you've got the Anita Dongre label, which curates bridal looks. It has menswear, it has Pret, couture. You have over 1150 points of sale with over 260 exclusive brand stores and over 900 multiple brand large format stores across 110 cities in India.
Okay.
Can you?
That's all news to me.
Okay. How is the business doing? Can you take us through the turnover, the numbers for each business?
You know, I really consider all the brands my babies.
Yes.
And I'm constantly juggling between, is this baby fine? Is this baby fine? This one needs more attention. This one doesn't. Currently, a lot of my energy is focused on grassroots because that's something I think I was just destined to do. It's very satisfying. It's very gratifying. I think we clocked a turnover of about 750 crores last year, and I think we're hoping to touch 1,000 next year.
Okay.
They're all doing well in their own space. And is workwear. Global Desi is very colorful. It's younger. It's holiday, weekend wear, or if you're in a holiday kind of mood throughout the week, it's for you every day of the week. Bridal is, of course, bridal and occasion wear. And grassroots is special because there we actually work backwards. So all the other three brands, we create design collections. In grassroots, it's the complete reverse way of working. We actually go to the artisan, we see what the artisan can do, and we create work and we create design to give the artisan work. So it's such a different model. I think I enjoy all four. I enjoy juggling all four. I find all four exciting.
Globally, you marked your presence in Mauritius in 2013 with the launch of the first international Global Desi store, followed by the grand opening of all your flagship stores then in 2014. How have you approached the international market differently? Or is it the same model?
I think we spent the last 3 years really getting to know India and consolidating India, which is why we've grown so hugely in India. I've always said I'm an Indian brand first, and I always say that it's very important to first tap your entire home market.
True.
So as cities grew, as wherever we felt that the women need us, I've always told my people, if we are needed there, we'll go there. But for the last 6 months to 1 year, I had a dream and I had a desire to take grassroots to New York, and that's finally happening. So next month we open, in end of June we open grassroots in Soho in New York, and then we follow it in end of July with an Anita Dongre wedding couture store.
Okay.
And this is something I've always wanted to do for 25 years.
But talking about 2013 again, it was a great year for you. Not only did it mark your international presence, but you're the first and the only fashion house to have been invested by General Atlantic. How has that partnership come through?
It's been really smooth and lovely. They're a fantastic team. They totally get fashion. They are allowing me to grow at my own pace, and they're just there as, when I need them for advice. We practically met everybody who came to us, and I think everybody came to us in 2013.
Okay.
So I think my brother literally had coffee with 40-50 of them. And we really only went with GA because we had a comfort level with them, and they had the same game plan for us as we had for ourselves, and there was a lot of synergy in the way they thought and the way we thought.
Your approach has been quite different. You started off in the bridge to luxury segment and then moved up the value chain with Anita Dongre Timeless. Usually designers begin from the high end and then commoditize their brand. What has been the rationale behind this approach?
There was no rationale, I've done everything by intuition.
So
when I started 20 years ago, and what was really cool was wedding wear. And something in me just said, I don't think I wanted to create simple functional clothing. I just wanted to. And I know there are marketers who ask me, what market research do you do before you start each brand? And I just look at them and I'm like, I've never done that. I've just done, it's very instinctive.
You have the potent combination of creativity and a very commercial perspective also. How would you define your business acumen skills?
I really put myself in the customer's shoes. Everything that I make, I'm putting myself out there, and that's it. I think more than anything else, it's just empathy and intuition.
After so many years of doing this business, you know, from taking in orders to distribution to managing demand and supply, how much of an entrepreneur in the real sense have you turned?
I'll tell you what gives me a high. Coming in every morning and creating a new collection gives me a high. And I think in the business of fashion, that's what you need to do. And that's something that I do instinctively because that's what excites me. I think the numbers just follow. Okay. I mean, I have a vision and then I have people who look care of those numbers. I don't look into that anymore. I shouldn't. I want to put all my energy in the creativity. Yeah. So whether it's creating designs or whether it's creating an organization or whether it's creating this beautiful space where I work in, I think at the end of the day, it's all about creativity because in my mind, I'm always imagining.
Yeah.
Organizations, designs, stores. So every time we sign a store, I creatively start thinking how I want the space to look like. So what excites me is spaces and design.
All right.
And honestly, the numbers they happen.
You have and men, and very few designers have been able to snag both genders. What made you confident about launching a men's line?
The customer.
Yeah.
I had all these amazing women who were now shopping with their men in my stores.
Yes.
And nothing is more exciting to see now the new age man shopping with his girlfriend or wife-to-be or husband or fathers coming in with their daughters to buy bridal wear. I just love the sight of men coming in to shop with women. Yes. And it's changed in the last few years. So every time the men would come to me and they were shopping with their wives and they'd look at my lovely linen tunic or a lovely linen kurta and say, please, why don't you make me a shirt in this? And I'd look at, you know, if it was a client I was particularly fond of or they were family friends, I'd say, sure, I'll do it. So I was literally making linen shirts and linen kurtas for friends' husbands. And before you knew it, I had a line.
All right, on that note, it's time for a short break. But don't go anywhere as we head to Anita Dongre's store and car where we put her on a quick rapid fire. Stay tuned.
CNBC-TV18 Weekender.